how does a guy come from the outside, never run for office before, win against 17 political tacticians who have been in this thing, been dreaming to become president, and then do it on top of the fact that the entire establishment of the very party you're running for is also working against you, and you still become president? At what point do you realize this man is in the White House because God wants him there?
Yes.
That's right.
So I asked God, I said, God, why Trump? And God gave me 4 things, Pastor Jim. I'm not going to say this because this is important. He said to me, he gave me 4 reasons why he put Trump in the White House.
Ooh.
Now, and I'm not saying by any means they're exhaustive. It's just what the Lord would share with me, because God is not obligated to answer us all the time, because he's God all by himself. But there are times when you have a walk with him, he can answer. And he gave me 4 things. And I just want to go through them very quickly.
Yes,
because
take your time.
He said to me, number 1, he says, Francis, I chose him because I enabled Trump to become a self-made billionaire and gave him access to the exclusive clubs of America's ruling class, which consists of the Washington political establishment, the media, the Hollywood elites, and the deep state. And he said to me, during the time Trump had access to these exclusive clubs, he realized something about the elite. He realized their deep-seated hatred and how they look down to the people they're supposed to be ruling. If you notice in his life, it shows up that Trump has got this deep-seated disdain for the ruling class because he knows how they feel about the American people. The Lord said to me, actually, some of the attacks on Donald Trump from this political class that rules America and the media class is that they see Trump as a snitch. That is snitching on them to the forgotten people. That's why you notice in most of his rally, he talks about, they're not the elites, we are the elites. Trump is giving back the rulership of America back to the common people, and that's the worst mistake you can make when you've been one of them.
See, see, that's just powerful.
People forget that Trump, of every president we've ever had, has lived in the limelight of celebrity longer than any president in American history.
Yeah.
And there's something about living under the limelight of celebrity like Trump has done it. If he was the man they call him to be today, trust me, he would have been destroyed a long time ago, because he has lived under the light of celebrity for over 40 years. I mean, the #1 celebrity apprentice shows on TV. I mean, everybody wanted to be Trump. Rappers were singing about being Donald Trump. I got introduced to Donald Trump through his books long before I ever knew he ever ran for the White House. And that's why it shocks me to hear what they say about him today. Then the second thing God told me, he said to me, the second reason why I chose Trump, and he said this to me, and this really got to me, Pastor Jim. He said to me, Donald Trump fulfills the prophetic template of generational disruptors that I've used in the Bible to shift cultures. So I said to the Lord, please explain. And he said to me, Francis, the true prophetic in the Bible is always packaged in an offensive manner in order to offend the flesh to reveal the spirit.
Woo. That is so good.
That's amazing.
He said to me, Francis, I have packaged Trump in an offensive manner because I need to reveal the facade that America is, the facade of the ruling class. Because the people you think are decent people are thugs that can kill you in a New York minute. But they have put on this facade where they look good. They are news anchors, Pastor Jim, that I thought were decent news anchors until Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, the viciousness that was hiding behind the facade was just, it's amazing to be able to see things get revealed that is hiding behind the mask of the people we thought.
Right.
I mean, Pastor Jim, when you rise and when you even for us, I've here for 20 years. I always thought the FBI is the most integrous institution in American life. There was such a reverence I had for the FBI until Donald Trump we would never have known how corrupt the number one agency that we gave so much power. They can arrest you in the New York Minute. They have got so much power, and yet through Trump's candidacy and presidency, we find out just how corrupt the top tier people at the FBI were. James Comey, Andrew McCabe, Peter Strzok. All of these things we would never have known this facade of corruption had Hillary won. It would have been masked, and would have thought we have got the best people leading our agency called the FBI. But through Donald Trump, God is unmasking that.
Yeah.
Because there's something about him that forces people to reveal who they really are. And then now America can say, oh my God, this is why even people that were never Trumpers, like Glenn Beck, have now turned towards Trump very much.
Yes.
Because he's also shocked by what's being revealed because of the Trump presidency. Under Trump, God is revealing things that have been corrupt, the cesspool of corruption that has been the American ruling class. And I believe that if Hillary had become president, she would have covered everything up, and you would have thought everything is all dandy, and meanwhile, things are corrupt at the top. Then the third thing God gave me, he said, the third reason why I chose Donald Trump, he says, I have given to Donald Trump the mental fortitude of Jehu to confront the Jezebel spirit that controls America. He said to me, I've given him the fortitude of Jehu to be able to deal with the Jezebel spirit that controls America. We have never seen a president take so much trash.
No.
Every day, and it still looks like...
Every day.
I've never seen anybody take that level of vitriol and still be normal.
That's right.
I'm exhausted watching it.
I'm exhausted. I'm like, it can't be like this.
How can you live it?
Yeah.
I said, how can you live it? How can you manage to turn the economy so fast with all that trash being sent to you? God said to me, he has the spirit of Jehu on him. I've anointed him. He says, the church must understand what this time is so you don't lose this moment. The Jezebel spirit he gets another 4 more years. The Jezebel spirit that has been controlling America is going to collapse completely. It's going to collapse completely.